Hi guys, Steph here from the Novelty Corner, and I am back today with my 2015 planner setup. Now, down below in the description box I'll leave a link to my most recent review of my 2014 planners. But this is the current, or the planner I'll be using next year. So for those of you who aren't familiar, in 2014 I was using the Kikki.K medium lilac and gold time planner. For 2015 I am using the black textured leather medium size Kikki.K time planner, which is a leather planner. It is the same size as a Filofax Personal, and it's this beautiful textured black leather. Okay, it does come with an elastic. This is another elastic that I've added, A, for some colour, and B, in case I need an extra elastic for something. But it does come with the elastic strap, like the other planners I've had. And this is my setup inside. Oh, sorry, knocked the camera then. It's a little bit tricky with my setup, so I apologise. Now, with all the Kikki.K planners, particularly the medium-sized ones, they come with one small pocket, a larger pocket, and then a deeper pocket and a flap. So this elastic strap that you could see on the front is an Erin Condren planner strap that I've had spare, so I've just added it there, and you'll see that it matches kind of my little cover. In the back pocket I have some Kikki.K adhesive dots, which I'm going to keep in there. I recently purchased the medium size planner starter kit from Kikki.K, which came with a whole bunch of different bits and pieces, which I'll show you as I go through. One of them was this little post-it dashboard, which already came pre-punched. I don't like having post-it notes floating around in my planner. I just find that it's bulky, so I've just got them in the pocket for the moment. And I'm going to take them with me as I'm travelling in January. These two little pages came with the planner, one that says I'm unique. It's actually talking about the planner, but you know what? I'm going to keep it in there because I am unique too. And the 2015 Live It, Love It banner, which I had one of in my lilac and gold planner as well. So for the time being, they're staying in there. They'll probably come out before I head off. Next up I have a little paperclip that I decorated with some black and white ribbon, and a little magnetic clip that also came in the Kikki.K planner kit. Okay, so moving on. I like to put Project Life cards at the front of my planner, either with a really pretty picture or a nice saying. This one says drink tea and eat cake, both of which I did this morning, so I'm really pleased with this. I really like the colours. I like the little gold detail here. And then on the back there is another quote, smile and enjoy every moment, which I think is a really good reminder. These were two separate cards. I think they came in the same pack. I can't remember which one it is, and I just joined them with some double-sided tape and left the middle flap open, so it's actually a pocket, and inside the pocket I have a little card that I'm going to transfer some of my colour coding and my bullet journaling into. I don't think I'll be colour coding this year, or well, I say that I will probably be colour coding in my monthly pages, but I won't be colour coding on my weekly pages, just because I do like to decorate and I do like to have everything matching, or as matching as it can be, and if not, everything's written in black on the weekly pages. So yeah, that will have minor bullet journaling just to help me keep track of a few things, and the colour coding for the monthly planner. I made a new set of dividers for this particular planner. I actually used a set or a couple of sets of Ali Edwards stamps and a couple of sets of Ashley Goldberg stamps to do these, and I actually stamped them onto a piece of card, and then I've copied these back and front so that they're thinner, and I can laminate them, and they're reasonably sturdy. So I really like this one for the front of my planner. It says imperfect and awesome, which I think is a really nice sentiment to remember, because I don't think anyone's perfect, but I think everyone is awesome, and I need to remember that myself sometimes. So I really like this saying. Sorry about that, had to go and find out why my dog was barking. So as I was saying, this particular stamp was an Ali Edwards stamp, and this stamp is one of Ashley Goldberg's stamps. So the very first section, I have a year at a glance, which is a fold-out page. Now all of the inserts in the planner that I'm going to show you today, I've actually made and will soon be in my Etsy store. Oh, I've just noticed it needs to come out. These pages I am calling my decorators pages, because I like to decorate, so there's lots and lots of space for that. But yes, this is a year at a glance page. It folds out. It doesn't have days of the week on it, primarily because when this is downloaded it can be used year after year. It's just got the dates going down the side, and I'm going to use this just for reminders for important appointments or events that I have to make more than a couple of months in advance. Then folds over, oops, and you've got the other 6 months of the year. Okay, then there's this divider which also came in the planner kit from Kikki.K, so I'm using it to separate the year at a glance from the month on 2 pages, because I've called my pages the decorators pages. This front section where you would put all of your contact details, this entire section is blank. And I did that so people could personalise it any way that they liked. And what I've done is I've added a postcard from Kikki.K along with some washi tape. It's nice and bright and colourful, all the different ways of saying hello. Okay. So this is the month on 2 pages spread. This is the January pages. I've already set these up, and the first couple of weeks in January as well, because I am heading overseas and I won't have much time to decorate. But I will be travelling with this, so I wanted to have it set up in case I need to put things in. Okay. So just to show you what a blank spread would look like. There's lots and lots of room for decorating. And I know lots of people will go, well, you could just make the boxes bigger or whatever. I actually don't mind this size because I don't have kids. I don't have a lot of things that I need to keep track of. This is the perfect size for me, and I write fairly small. And I do like having the space down the bottom to decorate it and personalise it and make it my own. So I've got all of the months in here. Right up to the end of December. The next section is the week on 2 pages. This divider says Today You, again another Ellie Edwards stamp, and then on the back another Ashley Goldberg stamp. I have the little transparent divider that came with the Kikki.K planner, along with my little Batman paperclip, which I've just transferred from my old planner. And this is the first page for January. So the first is on a Thursday this year, so I've just decorated really simply black and gold. I'm not entirely sure what I'll be doing in the first week of Jan, aside from travelling and recovering and catching up with my best friend. Okay, so this is the first full week in January. I am hoping at some point to see snow in Canada, so I've decorated with snow. If I'd been home, there would be no snowflakes or snow because it is quite warm here at the moment, being our summer. Okay, so the second week in January, and then the third week in January. Okay, this week I'm flying back, and I'm going to be on a plane for 26 hours, and I thought this quote was highly appropriate. You can do anything you set your mind to, including surviving a very long trip. So I've got the rest of January, February, and I think March, up to the 25th of March in my planner at the moment. I may take March out while I'm travelling. I haven't decided yet. The next section is my perpetual calendar or birthday calendar. So I've used an Ellie Edwards Remember stamp, and on the back a fun Ashley Goldberg stamp. And this is the birthday calendar. I had something really similar in my previous planner. I've simply updated the font to match these pages from my monthly and my weekly pages. And I've just decorated a little bit with washi tape, so a different strip on each page, just to make it a little bit more fun. I use this to mark birthdays, but I also use it to mark public holidays or other events that happen every single use. Okay, so next up is my media section. I love to watch movies, I love to read books, I love to watch TV shows, so I thought this would be a fun way to keep track of things that I do during the year. So it says currently, again an Ellie Edwards stamp and an Ashley Goldberg stamp on the back, and I just have a section for recording the movies with their date and the title. So usually I just do the month that I see it and what the title is. Same with TV shows, with the books that I read, and any theatre shows that I might go to. So theatre will encompass musicals, theatre. I hope to go to the opera next year, maybe. Any musical performances, live music performances I see, etc. Just as a way of keeping track. Okay, the next section is a notes section. So this has a stamp that says around here. And you'll notice that I don't stamp perfectly, and I'm okay with that. This comes back to the quote from the front, imperfect and awesome. I'm not too worried. I actually think it looks quite cool, and I know what it says, and this planner is just for me. It's not for anyone else. So I'm happy with the way that it's turned out. So Ellie Edwards, Ashley Goldberg stamp. This note paper is from a Kikki.K notepad. This is the 2014 3am notepad, which has since changed to a slightly different design. But you can still get it. It comes with inspiring quotes on it, pretty much on every page. So those are just some of the pages in there. And that's just blank note paper if I need it. Okay. The next section is entitled This and That, and it is pretty much the everything else of this planner. So an Ellie Edwards stamp, Ashley Goldberg stamp. I'm planning on starting Project Life as soon as I get back from my trip. So I've popped in a couple of Project Life layouts, which open up. And I'm actually going to use these while I'm on holidays to kind of track some things that I want to document. So my plan so far is to have photos in the 4x6 sections, a title card here, and then, well, actually I should probably show you in a double page spread because I have a 12x12 album. So I'll have photos across the 4x6 sections, a title card, and then a daily journaling card for each day of the week to record things that happen. So that's the plan. It may or may not unfold like that, but we'll see how I go. Next up, this is a little fly leaf that came in the planner setup kit from Kikki.K. I don't really need it on the front of mine, so I've got it separating the Project Life cards from the rest of the miscellaneous items in my planner. So this pocket also came in the same kit, and I've used it to store some of my favourite Project Life cards from the Midnight core kit. I use Project Life cards to make notes of things, to make lists, and to keep track of general things, and I can just slot them inside my planner, so I thought I'd pop them in the back. These stickers also came in the little kit, and I'll put a link to it in the Kikki.K store for people who are interested in seeing what it looks like. They've got the smallest size. I forget what they call the smallest size of their planner, but it's about yay high, the medium and the A5 size. So they're just some fun little stickers. So stickers for tabs, stickers for you to pop into your planner. And then at the very back, I've got another divider saying "This Love," another Ellie Edwards stamp, some fun star stamps from Ashley Goldberg on the back. I use this at the back. It's a full page divider, and I use it to stop the pages from curling up underneath. So I don't know if you can see, but this divider actually curls up just a little bit, and it stops these pages from doing that when they hit the rings at the end. So that is a look at my 2015 planner setup. I will probably do an update maybe at the end of February or March to see how I'm going and to show you a few more of the planner pages. If you're interested in seeing how I decorate my planner on a weekly basis, I do post photos on Instagram. You can follow me at Steph Galvin, and I'll have the details in the description bar below. But until next time, I hope that you have a wonderful holiday season and a happy new year. And if you like this video, please hit like and subscribe down below. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them in the comments section down below, and I'd love to get back to you. I love hearing from you guys, so thank you very much. And thank you for your support in 2014, and I will see you next year. Bye.